1. The Bermuda Triangle, the Devil's Triangle. The Bermuda Triangle, a loosely defined region between Miami, Bermuda, and Puerto Rico, has long captured the imagination of adventurers and conspiracy theorists alike. Known as the Devil's Triangle, this area is infamous for the unexplained disappearance of hundreds of ships and airplanes. Among the most famous incidents was the vanishing of Flight 19 in 1945, a group of 5 U.S. Navy bombers that disappeared during a training mission. Despite exhaustive rescue attempts, no trace of the aircraft or their 14 crewmen was ever found. Theories range from sudden storms, magnetic anomalies, and rogue waves to far-fetched ideas involving aliens and underwater cities like Atlantis. Scientists often argue that the area has no greater incidence of mysterious disappearances than any other heavily traveled region of the ocean. Still, the combination of fact, fiction, and the sheer volume of strange reports makes the Bermuda Triangle a lasting symbol of Earth's enduring mysteries. 2. The Great Pyramids of Giza, ancient engineering enigma. The pyramids of Giza, especially the Great Pyramid of Khufu, continue to baffle archaeologists, engineers, and historians to this day. Constructed over 4,500 years ago, this monumental structure was built with mathematical precision that modern tools can barely match. Each limestone block weighs several tons, and some estimates suggest that over 2 million blocks were used. The alignment of the pyramids with the stars, particularly Orion's belt, along with their precise orientation to the cardinal directions, hints at a knowledge of astronomy and geography far beyond what ancient civilizations were believed to possess. How such a feat of engineering could have been accomplished without cranes, pulleys, or wheels remains a hotly debated topic. Some theorists suggest alien involvement, while others believe the builders had a yet undiscovered understanding of science. Regardless of the explanations, the Great Pyramids remain one of the most enduring mysteries of human history. 3. Stonehenge, the Celestial Stone Circle. Located in the English countryside of Wiltshire, Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument dating back over 5,000 years. This arrangement of massive standing stones, some weighing as much as 25 tons, forms a circular pattern whose purpose continues to puzzle historians. The stones are aligned with the solstices, leading some researchers to suggest it functioned as a calendar or astronomical observatory. But how did Neolithic people move these enormous stones from quarries located miles away, and why? Theories range from religious ceremonies to a burial site to an alien landing pad. Even with modern archaeological methods, definitive answers elude us. Stonehenge's eerie, spiritual atmosphere and its isolation in the open plain contribute to its aura of mystique. Each year, thousands of people gather there for the summer solstice, as ancient rituals still echo in this silent, enduring monument to human curiosity. 4. Area 51, America's secret facility. In the middle of Nevada's barren desert lies Area 51, a top-secret U.S. military facility whose very existence was denied by the government until 2013. This airbase has become synonymous with UFO sightings, alien conspiracies, and government secrecy. The lore began in the 1950s, fueled by reports of unidentified flying objects and the crash of an alleged alien spacecraft in Roswell, New Mexico. Area 51 is believed by many to be the site where alien bodies and their spacecraft are stored and reverse-engineered. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the mystique surrounding this location has only grown, fueled by popular culture, documentaries, and first-person accounts from supposed insiders. The restricted airspace, heavy surveillance, and lack of transparency from the U.S. government continue to fan the flames of speculation. Whether the base is home to extraterrestrial secrets or simply experimental military technology, Area 51 has secured its place as one of the most mysterious places on Earth. 5. The Nazca Lines, Messages from the Sky. Etched into the arid plains of southern Peru, the Nazca Lines are a series of enormous geoglyphs created by removing reddish pebbles to reveal the white ground beneath. Dating back to 500 BCE to 500 CE, these lines form shapes of animals, plants, and geometric patterns so massive they can only be fully appreciated from the air. The mystery lies not just in their construction, but in their purpose. Why would an ancient civilization without flight technology create art only visible from above. Some scholars believe the lines were part of religious ceremonies or astronomical calendars. Others propose they were built to be seen by gods watching from the skies, or even by extraterrestrials. The dry climate has preserved the geoglyphs remarkably well, adding to the awe they inspire. Even today, no one truly knows the full reason behind these spectacular figures carved into the desert, making the Nazca lines a permanent enigma etched into Earth's skin. 6. Mount Roraima, the Lost World Plateau. Towering above the Amazon jungle at the triple border of Venezuela, Brazil, and Guyana, Mount Roraima is a striking tabletop mountain, or tepui, that rises straight up with sheer cliffs over 1,300 feet high. Its summit is frequently enveloped in mist, creating a surreal landscape that inspired Arthur Conan Doyle's novel, The Lost World. The plateau is home to unique species of plants and animals not found anywhere else on Earth, giving it a primordial, untouched feel. Indigenous legends speak of the mountain as the stump of a mighty tree that once held all the fruits and vegetables of the world. The sense of isolation, combined with the bizarre and alien-like flora, makes Mount Roraima a place steeped in natural and mythical mystery. Its otherworldly terrain has also led some to believe it could be a portal to another dimension or the remnants of an ancient civilization lost to time. 7. The Door to Hell, the Eternal Fire of Derwez. In the Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan lies a fiery crater known as the Door to Hell. This natural gas field collapsed into a cavern in 1971 during a Soviet drilling operation. Fearing the release of toxic gases, geologists set it on fire, expecting it to burn out in a few days. Over 50 years later, it still blazes with an unrelenting fury. The crater is over 230 feet in diameter and 66 feet deep, glowing with an eerie orange light that can be seen for miles. The continuous flames and the apocalyptic appearance have turned it into a macabre tourist attraction. While geologists see it as a freak consequence of miscalculation, others interpret the crater as a symbol of human error, greed, or even punishment from the divine. Despite its known origin, the endless fire and the fact that no one can extinguish it add a surreal, mythical dimension to its existence. 8. The Crooked Forest, nature's twisted mystery. Hidden near the town of Grafino in Poland lies a small grove of trees with an inexplicable twist, literally. Known as the Crooked Forest, nearly 400 pine trees have trunks that curve sharply at the base before bending upright again. Planted in the 1930s, the forest has puzzled scientists and nature enthusiasts for decades. Was this the result of a specific farming method, snow pressure, or even gravitational anomalies? One theory suggests that the trees were deliberately shaped by local farmers for use in furniture or boat building. But the technique, if it existed, has been lost. Others believe war-related machinery damaged them, or that it was an experiment gone wrong. The surreal appearance of the forest, with each tree curving in near unison, makes it feel like a place outside of time and space. The silence of the woods and the uniform oddity of the trees give the Crooked Forest a haunting, almost magical atmosphere. 9. The Sargasso Sea Oceanic Bermuda Triangle. The Sargasso Sea is the only sea without a land boundary, defined instead by 4 major ocean currents forming an oval in the Atlantic. It's named after the sargassum seaweed that floats en masse on its surface. Unlike most seas, the Sargasso is eerily calm, often described by early sailors as a dead zone. Ships from the age of sail frequently found themselves trapped here, their sails limp and hulls caught in a mat of floating seaweed. The sea's sluggish currents and ghostly appearance have inspired tales of derelict ships and supernatural forces. What makes it even more mysterious is the unique ecosystem it supports. Many marine species breed and live in its gentle waters, some of which are not found anywhere else on Earth. The sea has also been linked with the Bermuda Triangle due to shared boundaries and reports of missing vessels. While much of its oddity is explained by oceanography, the Sargasso Sea remains a haunting patch of ocean with legends that refuse to sink. 10. The Moai statues of Easter Island, the Silent Watchers. Easter Island, known as Rapa Nui by its native inhabitants, lies thousands of miles off the coast of Chile in the Pacific Ocean. It's home to nearly 1,000 massive stone statues called moai, each standing up to 33 feet tall and weighing as much as 80 tons. Carved between 1250 and 1500 CE, these statues are believed to represent deified ancestors. But how were they moved across the island, and why did a once thriving society suddenly collapse? Researchers have proposed everything from deforestation and war to alien intervention. Some studies suggest the statues walk through a complex system of ropes and manpower, but the logistics remain questionable. Adding to the mystery, many statues were deliberately toppled, possibly during internal conflict. The island's extreme isolation only adds to the enigma. With their blank eyes and stoic faces, the moai remain haunting relics of a society whose rise and fall still elude full understanding.